and volume. So first part is just surface area. So a triangular prism is composed of the following faces. So we have 3 rectangular faces, which connect to 2 bases. The 2 bases are 2 triangular bases that are parallel and congruent. So remember, the bases of a 3-dimensional object never touch, and they also name the figure. So triangular prism means the bases are triangular. So now we're looking at this 3D triangular prism, and we need to label the net with the dimensions and then find the total surface area. So A is this left side of the rectangle. So if we look at the dimensions of this rectangle, it would be 9 by 5. Okay, now for B, okay, these are parallel. Oh, these are congruent because they're the same dimensions. And then for rectangle B is the bottom, which is a 9 by 6 rectangle. And then rectangle C is this kind of the slanted right rectangle, which is a 9 by 5 rectangle. And then the triangle D and E, those are the same dimensions. So they both have a base of 6 and a height of 4. So the height of the triangles are 4. Now let's find the area. Area of rectangle A, 9 times 5, 45 centimeters squared. Rectangle B, 9 times 6 is 54 centimeters squared. Rectangle C, 9 times 5, 45 centimeters squared. And then rectangle D, or excuse me, triangle D would be 1/2 times the base, which is 6, times 4, which is the height. And you get an area of 12. And we know that the triangular bases are the same shape, same dimension, so they have the same area. So go ahead and pause the video and add all those areas up. All right, and you should get a total surface area of 168 centimeters squared. All right, next example. In this example, we need to shade the bases and find the lateral and total surface area. Remember, lateral surface area is all faces except for your bases. Okay, so we find the area of all the faces except for the bases for the lateral surface area. All right, here we go. So this is a triangular prism. So our bases are the 2 triangles. All right, so we need to find the lateral surface area. So we find the area of all of the shapes except for the bases for the lateral surface area. All right, so go ahead and pause the video. Try to find the area of rectangle 1, 2, and 3. All right, so you might have been struggling to find the area of these rectangles because you didn't have enough information, right? But look at this diagonal of this triangle. This side of the triangle actually would meet with this longer side of rectangle 1. So this rectangle has a height of 5. Same thing for this rectangle. This 3 centimeters would also meet with this side of the rectangle. So that side of the rectangle is 3. Now go ahead and find the area of these rectangles. All right, so those are the areas for your 3 rectangles. Now, lateral surface area is the area of all of your faces except for your bases. So we just have to add these 3 up to find the lateral surface area. So go ahead and do that now. And you get 108 centimeters squared. So now to find the total surface area, we now have to find the area of these bases and add it to your lateral surface area. So we need to find the area of bases, which means they're congruent because it's a triangular prism. So we need to find the area of one of the triangles and then multiply it by 2. So 1/2 base times height. Go ahead and find the area of the triangular base. So you should have gotten 6 for the area of 1. You have to multiply it by 2 since we have 2 triangular bases, and you get 12 centimeters squared. Now you have to add that to your lateral surface area, and you get 120 centimeters squared for the total surface area. All right, pause the video. I want you to try number 4. try to find the area of your 3 rectangles and then the 2 triangular bases and find the total surface area. All right, so here's your calculations for the area of the 3 rectangles, left, front, and back. Go and check your answers with me. Now we have to find the area of the bases. So I put parentheses 2 because I just have to multiply it by 2 since the triangles are congruent. So go ahead and pause the video. Try to find the area of your 2 triangular bases. All right, the area of your 2 triangular bases is 12. So add up all the area of your rectangles with the area of your bases, and you get an area, total surface area of 36 inches squared. All right, now last one, number 5. We need to now find the total surface area. So this is we're wrapping this in a cardboard box, this chocolate candy. So we need to find the total surface area. So go ahead and break it down into your rectangles. So you have your left, your right, and notice how these 2 rectangles actually have the same dimensions. So you could actually just multiply one of these by 2 and you get the right answer. But we're just going to find them individually. And then you have your bottom rectangle. And then you have your 2 bases. This is a really good idea to do this all by yourself and check with me so you can do it on the mastery check. So go ahead and try to find the area of all of these faces and then come back. All right, check in my work. Okay, when you add them all up, you should get a total surface area of 144.2 centimeters squared. All right, guys, that is it for part 1 of this video. Now, part 2 is on the back, but do not complete part 2 yet. Go ahead and read the rest of the module to figure out what to do next.